Well, it's Monday morning, November 4th, day before Election Day. Me personally, everyone that knows me, I am a truck driver, own my own business, and I gotta say I haven't been this slow in a long time. So I basically have the day off. So been working on the Mad Wabbit Racing Wagon, trying to get it going there so we can get down to Florida for the Snowbird Nationals in the first week of December, and freshened the motor, put it on alcohol, made a new set of headers, and a little bit of history on the background of this car. Had it since 2013. Ran 1150 for many years. Did well. Won 2 championships at Cecil County Dragway, and but progressively oh my, yeah. Oh, that fell off. Well, so yeah, the car has been successful along the way. We've evolved it, but it's been basically the same engine platform all these years. Just found and made improvements to the suspension and got the hook better. And before you know it, we're running low 10s as of last year, 2023. So it was time to freshen up the engine, freshen the C4, and the only thing that we have never done after all these years, since 2013, was to freshen the gears or replace the rear gears in it. That thing has never been touched. So we've been making more power. We're expecting to be in the high 9s with everything that we've done to it. But it's been really holding us back. We've been trying to figure out what's been slowing us down, like 0.6. So, but it is definitely running better. So a little bit of history. This past weekend, was in the lanes to make a pass, and after I made the pass, it's actually in the down part of the track there, down the shutdown area. It just had a loud growl to it. And I'm looking around, and it's like I was making a solo pass. There was no one else running beside me making all this racket, so it had to be me. So what I did is made some changes there with the carburetor. Had to do some jetting. It was too fat, so went to go back up, and just on the return road heading back up to the lanes, you can just hear gar, as you let off and get on the accelerator. You can just hear it growl in the back. Oh boy, never heard that sound before. So get up in the lanes, and there's quite a few cars in Pro Dial, and I get to the point that if you've ever been to Cecil County Dragway, and when you start getting down to the being about 5 cars back before getting in the water box, you're actually pointing downhill, so you can put it in neutral with the engine off and start coasting down. Well, first of all, it should have enough weight to it. The car weighs 3,500 pounds, and rolling down, it wasn't rolling as easily as it normally would. And so is the brakes hanging up? But as I started to roll down, even over the sounds of other engines around me, we were getting a chunk, like as I'm rolling down towards the water box there with only about 5 cars left. And I said, nah, something's wrong here, and I'm not going to ruin the transmission and everything else and make a mess just to make another pass. So it became a spectator that day, and it was in the car trailer on Sunday. Had some personal business to take care of. And seeing that I have today off because the economy has slowed down to the point there where I don't have any work today, I guess that will all be decided tomorrow, whether this nation goes forward or not. So hope everybody gets the boat out there and turns the ship around, because it's mighty important that we get back to where it was, prosperous and less turbulent waters, for sure, than it has been for the last 3.5 years. So that's my point of view with that point. But the point I was trying to make here with the car is that when I got it here in the shop and put it up and got the wheels off the ground and the drive shaft disconnected, I could hardly move the wheels back and forth, or move a little bit there and then lock up and go back the other way and do the same thing. So finally got the covers off, the back cover off of this 8.8, which has been a great rear. No problems with it whatsoever. We have no issues with the axles. They are 40 spline axles. Never will have a problem with those for the power that I'm making. So I didn't suspect that I had an issue with the axles. So just want to give you an idea what happens when you have a gazillion passes on an 8.8 with all the gazillion passes there. I'm not sure where the problem is, where those two big chunks of teeth came from. I don't see it off the, well, there's a little bit a nick here, but that's probably with that stuff flying around and getting bound up. But I would imagine it, yeah, it's come off. It's come off there we go. Now we can spot it. Yeah, it came off the pinion. So, yeah, good thing we didn't try to go for that Passon Pro dial for a time run, because that would have made a big mess and a lot more expenses incurred. So, well, the goal is to have the car ready for later this week. Going to go back to Cecil County Dragway for Battle of the Brands. It's an index race with modern muscle like Hemi Chargers and things like that, Mustangs. But they also have, just regular indexes, 9.0 index, 10.0 index, 1050, 1150, I believe. So the goal is roll in a new set of gears, which will have to put everything in there, the bearings, everything in here, and have peace of mind. Have peace of mind that this rear is going to be good for another 11 years. So, well, I thought I'd share this with you, and we're going to be working on this this week, and glad you tuned in, and we'll talk to you soon.